Okay, so today I thought I would talk about some things that I really, really hate. One of them on the top of my list is when somebody posts a really nice picture and another person posts a picture, posts a comment, and they're like, "Oh my God, you're so pretty. I wish I could have your face. You're absolutely beautiful. Can you like tear it off and give it to me?" And the other person's like, "No, I'm so ugly. I hate how I look. You're so much prettier. You're like 10 times prettier than I am." And like the other person's like, "No, no, no, you're so gorgeous. I'm freaking ugly." And it's like they're fishing for comments because they're like snobby little catty girls who just want to boost their ego because they're so pathetic. Another thing I hate is when you text somebody at like 10 at night and it takes them like 8 hours to respond. So you get up in the morning and you realize that you've gotten a text in response to one you sent 8 hours ago, and you're like, dude, come on. What happened that you couldn't answer me for 8 hours? Are you kidding me? This isn't fair. Another thing that I hate is when you're on the bus, but you're at the back, and you like sitting at the back because that's where the cool people sit. But you're sitting right next to the radiator, and you're like, the rubber in your shoes is like melting off your feet, and you have to sit like a frog just so that doesn't happen. I hate that. And another thing I hate, oh my God, I hate this. This happens to me all the time. I have no idea why. It just seems to be one of those things that always follows me wherever I go. It's like the ghost of projects past. But when people don't send you their assignments that they were assigned for a part of a group project that was due like a week ago, and they still haven't sent it to you, and they don't help on anything, and it's like, you're part of a team. Help. That's one thing I hate. And oh my gosh, this gets me so nervous. When you like somebody and you see them like a certain day every week and then they just stop showing up, and like it could be for something totally reasonable and you don't see them, and you like get all nervous because you think they're like avoiding you, and then they get sick and they're not there again, and you're like, oh, and it's just like, oh my God, the person thinks I'm invisible and they hate me and I don't know why, because I'm not a bad person. I mean, I don't know. And then you try to talk to me, really try, but they never answer, and it's like, dude, why are you avoiding me? But then you find out that they're not avoiding you and they say hi to you in the halls, and you're like all freaking out because you're like, oh, I'm not invisible. Oh my God, I'm so excited. But it's really awesome. Actually, that's not too it's like bittersweet. Because at first you're like, oh, this person hates my guts and they're avoiding me, but I like them. And then later you're like, oh, hi. Yeah, I see you. I know you see me. Hey. Thanks for seeing me finally. It's a lovely experience happened to me today. But I'm not going to tell you who it is because they might be watching this video right now, and I don't want to do that because, that's embarrassing. Oh, some things I love. Gossip on the bus, playing truth or dare. When you give somebody a truth that playing truth or dare is the best. When somebody picks truth and like dirty secrets about everybody in the group that's playing, and you can force them to reveal the secrets, that's totally evil, but it's amazing. Because you feel like triumphed that you finally got them to give a good answer to a truth. Because all the other times it's like, oh, who do you like? And it's like, oh, you know who I like. And it's like, oh, yeah. But when you know dirty secrets about the people, jackpot. Another thing, well, here's something I hate, is when you're in a group of people, right? And like you absolutely hate one person in the group, and you're always like fighting with them, and then the other person, somebody else in the group is like, oh, you're like a little old married couple, and you're just looking at each other like, no. I hate that. It's kind of funny though. It's like one of those funny but terrible things.